Hi! Hey, I am going to go over with you 6.1 and 6.3. Sorry, it's taken me a while to get this up here. I just want to go over, remember how to do these. So this is our remembering how to do our puzzle time. So the first question says, the first part says, write a positive or negative integer that represents the situation. Lisa puts $14 in her piggy bank for number 1. That is a positive to save things. It's a positive. Number 2 says you're playing a game and must go back 4 spaces. You're going back, so that is a -4. Watch that negative sign. Number 3, Claire loses 5 points on a spelling test. That again is losing some points. There's your negative. And number 4, the football team scores 21 points in the game. That is a positive because we're scoring points. We're getting them up. They're increasing. When you go back to fill in the letters down on the bottom, that should answer the question, what do you get when you cross an electric eel with a sponge? Here's how we're going to find the answer to the dad joke. All right, number 1 is 14. So I'm going to look over here in my answer column. I'm going to figure out where 14 is. That's a -14. That is not the same thing. 14 is an S. So 1 is S. I'm going to come down here for my 1, and I'm going to put down my S. I already picked that one. Can't do it again. And number 2 was a -4. I'm going to look over here. Oop, that's a -4. It's R. So I'm going to put my R over here so I remember what I'm doing. Come down, shopping down here. What's my negative, or my 2 is an R. Put my R here. Number 3, oops, see what I'm doing? Sorry. I'm just looking down here. Number 1 was S. Number 2 is R. Number 3, Claire loses 5 points on a spelling test. And so it's a -5 is my integer. That's H. I put an H over here. In case I ever wonder, why in the world did I think H? There's number 3, and I'll put an H. Down here at the bottom, where it asks you to look at the points, so you're going to be labeling things on the number line. Remember, we have our positive side going this way, and our negative side going to the left. As you go to the left, numbers get smaller. Remember that. They get more negative as you go to the left. So like number 9 is letter A. It's between 14 and 16, so that would be 15. Positive 15 is E. So number 9 will be E. And so on and so on. The correct answer for all of these, pause if you're not there yet. The correct answer is shock absorbers. Yay! If you got it, kudos to you. Ready to look at 6.3? Okay. All right, 6.3, that's not the right one. This is 6.3. Up here, you're just circling which one is greater. Make sure you're watching out for your negative signs. And don't get tricked by things that are like, oh, -2 and 7/8 is actually, well, 7/8 sounds bigger than 3/4. No, it's actually more negative. So don't be thrown off by that. -2 and 3/4, that one's going to throw people off. -2/3 is actually bigger than -5/6 because it's closer to 0. It's further to the right on the number line. This is my number line, and I've got -1/6, -2/6, -3/6, -4/6. Oops, that's a terrible negative sign. It should look like that. And then we've got -5/6. Well, 2/3, -2/3 is actually equal to -4/6. This one's closer to 0, so that is the one that is greater. Don't forget that. Ready for your answers? The big reveal, it's coming up. All right, here we go. What did one plate say to the other? Here are my answers. I circled which one is greater. I wrote my numbers in order. I did my number line. Boom and boom. If you need to pause it to check your number line, do that. If you have questions, ask them. And the answer, what did one plate say to the other? Lunch is on me. If you have questions, let me know. Peace. See you tomorrow. Be ready for your test. Whoop, whoop.